Hello, once again, welcome to my video channel, Catalog. I want you to subscribe to my video, Catalog, so that you can be able to get any notifications from me anytime I'm doing my video. So, I'm going to talk about something different today. It's about a movie, Ready or Not. I'm about to give you a review about the movie. The movie is a very nice movie. It's a mixture of comedy and horror. And I'm not sure if they are showing the film right now in Nigeria. But, well, anyway, it's not for the Nigerian audience alone. It's for people all over the world that want to watch my story on YouTube. Well, Ready or Not is a lovely movie. It's about a couple. A lady got married to is getting married to an upper class family. Like, they are from a very rich aristocrat family. And the in the wedding reception, the way some of the people dress, they look kind of gothic with this kind of dark makeup, and that should give you a sign that that kind of marriage is going to be scary. Anyway, they got married, and the family of the man told her that for her to be fully absorbed into the family, she has to perform some things, like maybe a ritual, or she just has to do some things before she can be fully accepted, because that is the tradition they normally do. So anybody that's going to get married to that family, and they are very rich. They made their money from card games, board games, and all of that. So she was told to select she was called around midnight. The game was going to start around midnight. So she was called to select the game she wanted, and she just picked up a random card which was called hide and seek. And she was, I'm telling you the summary of the story. So she picked up a card called hide and seek. So she was told to hide somewhere in the mansion, and they would look for her. All of a sudden, I saw family members carrying axe, gun, deadly weapons. Even the husband was supposed to do that, but he was not happy about that. But he does have a choice. He has to abide by the family rules, because they have been doing that for centuries. And they were looking for her. So she saw one automatic like cupboard in a little corner. She decided to hide inside. So when she hid inside, and I think she was just tired of staying there after a few minutes, so she decided to she started to walk back to her room, her room where her husband was. Then her husband was there, luckily. Then she now heard the family members coming into their room, and one of the bridesmaids that wore black, wanted to give an information about the whereabouts of the bride. She was mistakenly killed by one of the family members that is into drugs or cocaine. So she kind of heard all the conversation that they have to kill this girl before 6 o'clock in the morning, before the day breaks, because if they don't kill her before the day breaks, everybody's going to die. That was how she knew that she was in serious trouble. So they left the room and decided going to search for her. Then the husband was very scared. I mean, the wife was very scared. She told the husband that, why didn't you tell me about this during our courtship, that we could have eloped, and all of that. He said that if he had told her while they were courting, he would never have married her, and all of that. So as time goes on, and I found that the people that were there, the family members that happened to be alive, different family members, that happened to be alive until this current day, they picked up cards that were okay. So that was what kept them alive. But anybody that picked up a dangerous card, for example, hide and seek, that she picked up, unfortunately, is liable to death, and that was what she picked. So, and they just had to kill her. So she was afraid. She said, don't worry. My husband assured her, don't worry, that nothing will happen to you. That she just run to the kitchen. Then he's going to put on the security cameras or whatever. That she should just find a way of escaping. that he's going to meet her, but she was so unsure. She wanted both of them to go through the journey together. The man said, no, I will join you later on. So, to cut the long story short, they were looking for her. Everybody was looking for her. So she tried to escape. The butler almost caught her. But luckily, she kind of escaped. She reached the gates of the mansion. She broke the gates and was trying to escape. But the butler with the Mercedes Benz, kind of called her back. Was able to, get to catch her, brought her back, and, brought her back into the car, and she was called. Anyway, the butler still died. The father of the groom and the brother of the groom was able to get her back into the mansion. The brother of the groom was kind of sympathetic to her. He wanted her to escape, but he knows that he's in trouble. If he should help her, he and his wife and his kids are going to die. Everyone is going to die if she escapes. So that was why he was kind of confused. So I remember then the husband was begging her that don't worry, everything is going to be over. You understand? So as time goes on, so many things were there, So as they were about to take her to they caught her and they put her on the ritual table, and all the family members were chanting all sorts of evil chants, hailing Satan and all of that. But as one of them was about to stab her, that was when all of them vomited. They started vomiting. They were poisoned. So she was able to escape halfway. The brother of the husband helped, said, thank you very, very much. Then the wife of the brother said, how dare you allow this new bride to escape? And he shot the brother in the neck. And that was how he died, unfortunately. So as she was still trying to escape, then the mother of the groom sort of caught her, and they both had a very big fight. So she used an object and hit her to death. The mother of the groom to death. Then the groom kind of surfaced from nowhere and tried to rescue her. I mean, the groom came out from nowhere and saw what the wife did to the mother, killed the mother. But I was expecting the groom, so there was a kind of twist. I was expecting the groom to be sympathetic to the wife because they all wanted to kill her. Then he held her by her face and all of that, and said, what are you doing to me? I thought we were going to run away together. But that was how the groom took her back to the ritual table where all the family members gathered, and they started hailing her. They were hailing Satan, hell Satan, saying all sorts of chants, mixture of comedy and horror together. So as he was about to stab her, the sunlight, all the curtains opened. So they were all very, very shocked. So they were oh, they are all alive. They didn't die. The dawn came up on them the daytime has come up and they didn't die. So they said, oh, at least they were lucky they escaped. But it was a lie. Lo and behold, all of them started bursting into pieces. Blood everywhere, splattering with blood. Everybody was just dying one by one. They were all exploding. So the husband was the last person. Then the husband came to me that he loves. He said, no, I don't love you anymore. She removed her wedding ring and threw it on him. He said, let's all seek a divorce. He too also got busted and blood splattered everywhere. Fire was burning all over the mansion, and that's when we heard the police siren, and everybody coming to come and rescue her. So they were asking her what really happened. She said, wow, she's got some very, very, very bad mother-in-law. And that's how the film ended. It was a very nice movie, and I give the movie 8 out of 10. But the only thing I didn't really like about the movie, one thing about me, if a film is comedy, let it be comedy all through. If a film is gonna be horror or thriller, let it be horror all through. I don't like mixture of both because it will make you look as if you don't take the movie too seriously, you know. I think the movie was meant to be taken not too seriously there. And all the actors and actresses are unknown. I don't know anyone, but some may have acted some movies. But the only one I knew was Andie MacDowell. Formerly, her real name is Rosalie Anderson, but her stage name is Andie MacDowell. She acted this movie, Four Weddings and a Funeral. So I recommend this movie to all of you. It's not a waste of money. It's a very nice movie for those who love a mixture of comedy and horror. Okay, I hope you like my summary. It's a very nice movie and I recommend it to all of you to watch. You won't have any regrets watching it. It's something that will keep you at the edge of your feet. Okay, good day. Once again, you'll hear from me very, very soon. Bye-bye.